Hello and welcome to this PACE presentation. My name's Heather and I work for Skills Development Scotland as part of the PACE team. We support everybody in Scotland who's at risk of redundancy or has recently been made redundant, and we provide you with all the help and advice that you'll need to move on successfully. I'm joined today by my colleague Tom from Job Centre Plus, who's also a member of the PACE team, and he'll be talking to you later on in the presentation about support available from Job Centre Plus. PACE stands for Partnership Action for Continuing Employment, and it's Scottish Government's initiative dedicated to helping individuals and employers with advice and support when faced with redundancy. PACE was set up in the year 2000 in response to a number of redundancies that were taking place at the time, and Scottish Government realised that there was no one organisation that would be able to help everybody at this time. So they set up a dedicated partnership to support people through difficult redundancy situations. So PACE is a partnership of organisations dedicated to providing you with the advice and guidance you might need if you're made redundant or facing redundancy. We can help you take stock, consider your career options and help you make the decisions that are right for you. All the information about the partners involved in PACE can be found in the PACE National Guide, and there'll be a link to the PACE National Guide at the end of this presentation. In the PACE National Guide you'll find more detailed information about all the partners involved in PACE, including web addresses and phone numbers so that you can get in touch. All services are free and confidential. Our impartial advice and support is available to help you understand the redundancy process as well as your rights and entitlements. You can check what benefits you may be entitled to, you can review your tax calculations, and we give you lots of practical advice about getting a new job, including in-depth careers advice. We can also help you identify learning and training opportunities and any funding that might be available to help you learn or train. There's also advice available about starting your own business. Redundancy can be one of the most challenging and stressful things you'll ever face, and you'll understandably feel daunted and unsure of what to do next. Thankfully, PACE can help. These are just some of the PACE partners which support PACE. The PACE partnership is made up of 22 organisations dedicated to helping people through redundancy. I'll start off by talking through the services available from the PACE partners, including Skills Development Scotland and Job Centre Plus. All of the organisations involved in PACE offer comprehensive information via their websites, and the majority also have a helpline too, so you can call if you wish to speak to someone. To help you understand the redundancy process, our key partners are ACAS, the Insolvency Service, and STUC. ACAS, the Advisory, Conciliation and Arbitration Service, offers confidential advice and guidance to employers, employees and their representatives on all aspects of employment relations and rights, including redundancy pay, redundancy handling and unfair dismissal. If your employer has become insolvent, the Insolvency Service can give you advice on how much redundancy pay you can claim when a redundancy payment is due, how much you can claim in unpaid wages, what debts you can claim, and how the Redundancy Payments Office can help you. If you're a trade union member, you can rely on your union to advise and represent you on a range of issues, including coping with redundancy. They aim to ensure the maximum amount of information is made available to you, secure appropriate alternative employment and training opportunities, protect your rights, ensuring fair selection procedures and compensation. When it comes to your rights and entitlements, Citizens Advice Bureau are able to offer independent and confidential support at this time. Advisors can help you if things go wrong, but can also give you general advice about universal credit, benefits, housing, budgeting, debt, pensions and relationship issues. Everything they do is confidential and free. HMRC can advise on income tax and tax credit issues, and you may be able to claim back some of the income tax you've paid. This could be because you've retired, returned to studying, or because you become unemployed. You should also notify the Tax Credit Office within 1 month of stopping or starting employment, as this may affect your tax claim. You can phone for advice or watch one of the webinars available on their website. There are a number of organisations that can help you make the most of your money and pensions. Recently, Money Advice Service, PensionWise and Pension Advisory Service have amalgamated to form Money and Pension Service. They're still operating on 3 individual websites, and all the service currently being provided by the 3 organisations won't be interrupted by the change. PensionWise gives pension guidance for over 50s with a personal or workplace pension. They'll help you if you're aged 50 or over, have a defined contribution pension and want to make sense of your options. Again, you can find lots of information on their website. You can phone or go online to arrange an appointment. This is a great option if you're not sure where to start, as there are different ways you can take the money from your pension pot. You can learn about leaving your pot untouched, taking cash in chunks, or getting a regular income. Pensions Advisory Service offers free and impartial advice to people with workplace and personal pensions. If you have concerns about your financial situation, you can talk to the Money Advice Service, a free, public-funded and independent service. Money guides, tools and calculators are available to help improve all your finances. They will give you tailored money advice to help you make informed choices, whatever your circumstances. Dealing with change can be difficult, and at this time there are a number of organisations who can help you. The Big Plus is there if you have trouble with reading, writing or numbers, as this can make finding a new job difficult. The Big Plus can help you brush up on your basic skills. It's free and open to adults of all ages. To help you cope with redundancy-related stress, the NHS in Scotland provides a number of resources. It's stressful when you're facing redundancy, so PACE is here to help. If you're finding it difficult to cope, visit the NHS Inform website, which includes practical ways for you to start dealing with stress and includes a number of free resources to help you. Some people use redundancy as an opportunity to set up their own business. Business Gateway is a key partner and they offer practical help and guidance to business startups and entrepreneurs. They offer a range of professional services and resources which include a programme of fully funded local workshops and events held throughout Scotland. They also offer advice to suit specific business needs through a network of experienced business advisors. They have a dedicated team providing information and support on all aspects of starting and growing a business. They also have strong partnerships with a wide variety of professional organisations to ensure customers receive the best possible advice to match their business ambitions. HMRC have videos, webinars and e-learning opportunities to help if you're self-employed. The Small to Medium Enterprises Education Team provides a range of digital products which aim to support and help businesses to meet their obligations to HMRC. You can also use HMRC's free online guides to help you get things right. For example, information about setting up and running your own business, and an online guide about how to register your new business with HMRC. They can also give you help with keeping records, sending your tax returns and payments. Skills Development Scotland is Scotland's national careers service, and it offers a full range of career management, employability and information services to enable you to make well-informed and realistic decisions about your next steps. Our professionally qualified specialists offer free and impartial advice and guidance on identifying your current skills, expertise and strengths, routes into the jobs and careers that suit you, applying for new work, training or learning opportunities, developing a CV and covering letters, and preparing for interviews. Learning or training can improve your chances of getting back to work. You can explore all your options, including learning at college or university, volunteering or training on the job, with support from a local learning provider. There may be funding available for courses which could help you get back into work. Funding can include payment towards course fees, a grant or a loan. The support available will depend on your circumstances and the type of course you want to do. Skills Development Scotland advisors can help you develop your career management skills. Career management skills help you make informed and confident choices about your next steps. They are all about understanding yourself, your strength, your horizons and your networks. Skills Development Scotland Careers Advisors can help you understand and develop these, giving you the skills you need for the career that you want. By understanding yourself, you can understand how your personality, interests and values are key to making the right career decisions. By identifying your strengths and being able to describe them, you can talk about your talents, skills and qualities confidently when you're speaking to employers. Explore the world of work, training and learning to find out what's available to you as part of your next steps. Using your networks, you can identify who can help you and how in your career journey. Effective career management skills lead to more straightforward transitions between one job and the next. PACE was set up originally to make sure that that transition was as easy as possible, and all our partners worked together to make the move from one job to the next as easy and straightforward as possible. Skills Development Scotland run a number of workshops to help you move on positively. Our first workshop, Positive Steps to Your Future, looks in depth at your career management skills and your job search skills. It helps you identify your transferable skills and achievements and determine what you can offer an employer. It also explores how to identify suitable opportunities and how to organise your job search effectively. We look at recruitment sources, the hidden job market, and how to prepare for a career guidance interview. Get Notice looks at the CV building process, different types of CVs, content and format, and creating a positive statement about yourself. We also guide you through completing application forms and covering letters. To be successful at interview, you have to plan and prepare effectively. First Impressions Count is the workshop that helps you with interview questions and answers, including common themes and different types of interviews, what's involved and what to expect. This includes competency-based interviews and how to handle interview nerves. Skills Development Scotland also offers one-to-one support. You can discuss your ideas, options and next steps with a fully qualified and impartial careers advisor. This is your opportunity to discuss your skills, strengths and expertise and how they can be useful in the future job markets. They will also help you identify what jobs and careers would suit you and the different entry routes into these different jobs and careers. Understanding yourself and the labour market will help you pinpoint your learning and training needs, and we can also look at sources of funding. As part of a one-to-one, you can also review your CV and application forms with a qualified advisor and do more on preparing for interviews. Skills Development Scotland also produces a handbook to help you deal with all aspects of looking for work and dealing with change. You can learn more about this and identifying your skills, strengths and achievements, as well as discovering your options, more about job searching effectively, examples of CVs and covering letters, and how to succeed at interview. You can find the link to the Positive Steps to Your Future handbook at www.redundancyscotland.co.uk. You'll also find lots of other useful information on the website, including case studies. As I mentioned earlier, Tom from Job Centre Plus, who's also a member of the PACE team, is here to talk to you more in depth about the support available from Job Centre Plus.
As Heather says, my name is Tom. I work for Job Centre Plus as an employer and partnership manager involved in the work of PACE. With a rise in new claims and with demand for support over the phone increasing, the Department for Work and Pensions is taking unprecedented action to make sure people can get the support they need, including moving 10,000 existing staff to focus on processing new claims. In line with recent government guidance and to best serve those who need support, the Work and Pensions Secretary has taken the decision to limit access to job centres, with members of the public not admitted into job centres unless they are directed to do so with a booked appointment. Only the most vulnerable claimants who cannot access DWP services by other channels will be invited to attend, with the public urged to use online services. The main areas of help will be described in the next few slides around finding a job, how to make a claim to benefit and pensions. The Job Centre Plus Finding a Job website is a good starting point when looking for alternative employment. It's a DWP online job search site. It's a free service for employers to use, and there's a good variety and mix of vacancies on here, both full-time, part-time, permanent and temporary vacancies. Very much like other job search websites, it offers a facility to upload your CV. You can set up email alerts to alert you to new vacancies being advertised. You can view your job searches and job applications that you have done in the past. And it is also very user-friendly. If you have a disability or health condition, you can filter your Find a Job search to focus on employers who have registered for the Disability Confidence Scheme. These employers are committed to employing people with a disability or health condition. To help most people effectively and efficiently, we need people to claim online. If you cannot get online, phone us for help. You should not attend the job centre unless directed to do so for an exceptional purpose. Due to the coronavirus, please check the gov.uk for the latest information. If you have worked and paid enough national insurance contributions within the last 2 to 3 years, you may be able to claim a contribution-based benefit. Going online to find out more about New Style Job Seekers Allowance and New Style Employment Support Allowance. If you have worked and paid enough national insurance contributions within the last 2 to 3 tax years, you may be able to claim a contribution-based benefit. Go online to find out more about New Style Job Seekers Allowance and New Style Employment Support Allowance. If you're not sure whether you have paid enough contributions over the previous 2 to 3 tax years, having been in paid employment in that period, you should make a claim. We will make the necessary checks with HMRC to establish if you are entitled. To claim New Style JSA, you can either go online through the Gov website on how to claim New Style JSA. If you cannot claim and apply online, then you can contact Job Centre Plus by telephone using the telephone number 0800 055 6688. There is also a text phone facility of 0800 023 4888. To claim New Style ESA, you can fill in a New Style ESA claim form, which you can download and print from the Gov website. To claim Universal Credit, if you're unable to do so online, you can also telephone the number, and this number is displayed on the screen. If you apply for Universal Credit, you will need to make an appointment for your new claim interview. This interview will take place by telephone with a work coach. You will be given the number to call to book this appointment when you have submitted your claim. For New Style JSA, you will be told when your payments are about to stop. If your circumstances do not change, this will be after 182 days. For New Style ESA, you'll be told if your payments will stop and when. A claimant can claim New Style JSA alongside Universal Credit, and this is known as a dual claim. Universal Credit is a payment to help with your living costs, and it's paid monthly or twice a month for some people in Scotland. You may be able to get it if you're on a low income or out of work. Universal Credit has replaced the following benefits: child tax credit, housing benefit, income support, income-based job seekers allowance, and income-related employment and support allowance, and working tax credits. If you currently receive any of these benefits, you cannot claim Universal Credit at the same time. Your Universal Credit payment is made up of a standard allowance and any extra amounts that apply to you. For example, if you have children, have a disability or health condition which prevents you from working, or need help paying your rent. Redundancy payments have an impact on your benefits. If it's a contribution-based benefit such as New Style Job Seekers Allowance, any redundancy payment does not affect entitlement. Pay after redundancy could affect your Universal Credit in 2 ways. The payment in lieu of notice and holiday pay is treated as earned income, which could result in your Universal Credit claim being closed. Redundancy payments are treated as capital in the assessment period in which it is received, and the amount of capital could affect whether a claimant is entitled to Universal Credit or if their payment will be reduced. Anyone in receipt of an occupational pension, this may affect payments of New Style JSA benefit. Pension information. If you have reached or are approaching pension age, you may need advice about pensions or retirement. To find out what happens about your workplace pension, please ask your previous employer or pension provider. To find out what happens about your workplace pension, please ask your previous employer or pension provider. In addition to the information earlier in the presentation about PensionWise and the Pension Advisory Service. To find out more about your state pension, including how much you could get and when you can claim it, visit the Gov website, Check State Pension. The link is displayed on your screen. If you need to know how pensions may be affected by insolvency, visit the www.pensionprotectionfund.org.uk as displayed on the screen.
Thanks, Tom. And just a reminder that all the information about Job Centre Plus support can be found via the gov.uk website. So what happens next? We have our dedicated helpline, 0800 917 8000, and we would recommend that you call the number for support from an advisor specialising in redundancy. They'll be able to talk you through all the options that we've talked about today, and they'll be able to refer you on to the appropriate partner. You can find lots more useful information at the Redundancy Scotland website, and we've provided a link to the PACE National Guide where you'll find all the information about the partners who support PACE, including website information through their web addresses and their helpline numbers. We also have a short video that explains PACE in more detail, which you can watch via YouTube. We hope you found this information useful and would ask that you get in touch at any time if you wish to discuss things further so that we can support you as best we can through the redundancy process.